Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nutrace and we shall be playing Pot Limit Omaha on Run It once more after a week-long break. And yeah, maybe it'll take a moment longer. Okay, let me just restart that. Please stand by while we're experiencing some technical issues. That's not a big deal. I think the client kinda gets a little bit wonky if once you have it open for a long time without really playing. And I should have just restarted it before I started the session. Oh well. Yeah, not a great start, but you know, taking it slow suits me just fine. Having been on break for a week. Maybe I'm a little bit rusty. Yeah, let me just move that over and then try once more. Alright. Just try my best to rearrange the tables neatly. Alright. So the stakes are slowly filling up. There are 18 entries at PLO 10. 7 at PLO 20, and only 9 at PLO 50. Wow, when I checked earlier, like 20 minutes ago, there were like 30 something. Okay, Ace Jack 7 deuce, double suited. Let's go for it. Not gonna be happy if I get re-raised, of course. And we start the day off by flopping a top pair. I think checking sounds good to me. This is not a great card, but he was basically on auto check here. It looked like, so I'm gonna go for it. Yep. Yeah, that was the auto check tell, basically. Okay, let me just move these over. I get raised here, let's see. I think it's close either way. In position, I mean, sure. Next time I'm gonna say it's close either way. I'm gonna fold it, I think. And we don't flop great, I would say. So he's leading out, that's the thing that happened. More power to you, sir. Right, so I was on a week-long break. I went to the Netherlands from Thursday morning until Sunday evening and had a blast there. Like 43 people bringing their computers, playing games and just having a great time, which was facilitated by an open bar, which never hurts these kind of gatherings. And also explains why I need a little bit of rest afterwards. Here, I think this is in a button versus blind spot. A fine race to come over the top with, a fine hand to do it with. And we do take it down. Nice. We're now seated at 3 tables. Table 1 up here is our first PLO 20 table. And I'll phase the PLO 10 tables out as soon as more PLO 20 opens. See if I can still play. I did play a little bit during the con. I lost like, I don't know what I started the week with. I think like 5 binds or something. So not a huge deal. The min raise, huh? Oh, fair enough. Okay, we got some stuff. Namely aces down here, which is neat. So here he checks this board. I think with the 10 in my hand I'm gonna go for it. Here I'm gonna let it go. In here, I flop very well, I would say. I also flop pretty well here. This is not a great card by any means. I mean, I'm never folding. Here I get called, which is a happy thing indeed, because he also, until now, he always folded. And check. He checked behind. Board pairs. Not sure how worrying that is. And I think I'm gonna. What the deuce? I wanna bet. I think on table 2 I got called, and just seeing that I have a smaller balance now. Ah, lordy lord. There's something with my connection? No, the stream works fine. Everything is good on my end. You know what, last time I had problems in bulk, it helped to reinstall everything. Not everything, just poker client. Maybe that's the move here. Yeah, please sit me back. What the deuce? Yeah, you know what, I'll hold off. Hang on, look, give me a moment to gather my thoughts here. Okay, so down here I apparently won. We didn't have a straight. I mean, that... What in the fuck is happening? Tables are closing, opening. This table is reopening. This is just strange. Okay, first things first. Okay, in the background, let me download the Run@Once client, just to be on the safe side. If problems keep on happening, then I'll quickly reinstall it. I can do it on stream; it's not gonna take too long. Flop pair, double gutter, backdoor, flush. It's actually with the cards in my hand, might have been a c-bet. Although then again I'm out of position, I don't have any clubs covered. Just playing it like this is fine. Interesting card. Not blocking straights at this point with this card. This is not a helpful card. I don't know, all the 8 speeders. Also very short here, I should have taken that into account on the flop. We do end up taking it down. This is kind of surprising. So we're gonna do right, download the client. Nah, in the small blind, this is a little bit too thin. Still working on my small blind ranges, and they are still tighter than I expect them to be. Get surprised quite often when I look stuff up on the side. Ooh, right, and also there's apparently a vote for the streaming brackets going on Twitter, so if you would like to help me out, then head over to the Golden Blazers Twitter, and you know, if you want to vote for me. I still have no idea what's gonna happen at the end of these brackets. I only know that I'm about to possibly advance it to round 3. Right, what are we gonna do here? What's a min-raise situation? Which is always entertaining. Now, having all the kings, kind of interesting here. Cool. Yeah, something wonky is going on. Don't know what to make of it, really. Yeah, I mean, if first comes to worst, that's what I'll do. I'll reinstall the client. It'll take like 2-3 minutes. We got aces up here facing a min race. The min race, man. This is a fine board for aces, I would say. That king, I could take it or leave it. I'd rather leave it. But king jack realistically is the only hand that would beat me right now. There's not many king sixes. There's some 6-4s and stuff like that, but I assume he would have raised that. Also, I do have a 4. Ugh, well... I mean, I'm never folding. Ooh, good stuff. Wonder what he had then. A jack and something? Jack queen 10 maybe, something like that. No. Ace 10, 9, 6. 2 hearts, so I get the turn call when the heart turned. Ace 10, 9, 6. Yeah. Makes sense. Just, yeah, I need to adjust the camera a little. Of course, I took my computer with me to the Netherlands, so still some kinks to work out in the new old setup. Does feel good to be back though. A little bit rusty, but I'll get there. And on this table we fought our way back from having half a stack at some point, and now we're over the starting stack. Nice. So technically we're in small profit now. Slightly more interesting, ace king 4 deuce out of position against the min raise. Never know what the move is in these spots. It's just so weird. He cold called sandwiched. I guess no, he didn't cold call, he wasn't a big blind. I think on this board, betting pot is not horrible. Big pot is being played up here on the PLO 20 table. Unfortunately, it's a little bit thin to just cold call. Kings against ace or so. Interesting stuff. And here we do end up taking it down. That's more than alright. No. Yeah, certainly a fine fold. Doesn't matter that we would have flopped the world. That's not a flop you're gonna see too often. Interesting hand up here. Ace king king 4 on the button. Certainly sounds good. And this one, I think I'll let it go. Right. You get reversed as well, this one I'm gonna let go. Here's an interesting one. I block aces a little bit, doesn't mean you can't have them, but much more importantly, I do have the king of spades here. So if the board doesn't pair, like if he also doesn't bet too much, then we stand a very good chance of being able to take this one away. I mean, we could just straight up have the best hand here, but I don't think that's what I want to rely on. Let's see, I want a better sizing that's where I still can make him think with a river bomb. I think this is fine. Some interesting spots in other tables. Here I'm gonna come over the top for sure. Here I'm gonna check it. Let's stick to this one though. Get called. Of course now we're gonna pot it here. Here I get re-raised from the big blind, which is not ideal obviously. Here I'm gonna check. Right, so let's stick to this one first. I'm gonna call the re-raise with the ace-queen Jack 9, and I flopped the world on that table. I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, so that's the flop I got. I could actually check here, but... Wait, did he make a full house in the end? Wow. That's an interesting 4-bit there, my friend. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just interesting. I think the last thing I saw was this dude ended up calling. But of course, right now this is no basis for playing, so let me uninstall the client for a moment. Bing? Where the heck am I getting that? Yeah, sorry for that, but bear with me, it'll take like 2 minutes, something like that. Uninstall. Oh, lordy lord. Yeah, sorry about that. That was completely unexpected. Last thing I saw though was I think the dude called on the King of Spades bluff there on table 1. So where's run at once? Okay, so that's that. Let's reinstall it. Okay, reinstall is almost over. Success. Alright, that is awesome to hear. And let's try this once more. Oh, I don't want to sit back at any tables. Yes. Okay. Gee, I think I can bring it over so you get to see what the settings menu is like. I mean, it's better than watching at a blank screen. We would like a 4-color deck, please. And we would like to customize the bet slider, please. This part looks good to me. And rebuy if I'm out of chips. Perfect. Right, so let's try this again. And hope it sticks. Right, so we lost a buy-in and PLO 10 when the dude made a full house in the end where we just flopped the world. Couldn't hold though. And I think from what I saw we lost the one buy-in at PLO 20 with a bluff. Which doesn't make it a bad bluff, just makes it a, you know, a good call by the guy. No, I have no idea what he had. I think I need to leave this one, because that's not gonna work. Right, there you go. Let's hope this helped. That's a good question. I think either way is fine. Raising or calling here. I think raising does actually have a decent chance of getting it heads up. Apparently I'm getting the other bug where not being seated at the tables I want to be seated at. I'm not really sure what's going on. So people are time banking this. Might hint that I still have troubles on my issues on my side. It would be a pity. I mean, if it is indeed something on my end, then the only thing I could do now is reboot the router. And stop the stream for a few moments. Yeah. There's really nothing happening right now. I have no idea why that is. Oh, sorry guys. That's not how I imagined the break to end. Okay, so that's interesting. So this hand is still in progress, apparently. And nobody has aces, so... just called here because I didn't know how much time I had. Somebody could have a 5, for sure. But nobody's having aces. That much is certain, I would say. Sorry, I had the wrong... I think I had the wrong table in focus there. I apologize for the troubles here, but as you see, I had to deal with some issues. Okay, let's knock on wood and hope that things are working as intended now. And I actually get to stream and talk about poker. Right, 10, 8, 3. And it's double suited, so it can't be horrible on the button. Oh, damn it, my bet slider thingy didn't work. Let's see if I can rectify that while playing. Disclaimer, I did have a crash when I tried this once. Another time it worked. How's that for a river here? Okay. I mean, this is not a great experience. Also, not a great viewing experience for you. Not a great playing experience for me. I think what I'll do is I have to think what I'll do. I think I'll stop the stream for a moment and talk to support and see what can be done. Also restart the router, so I'll stop the stream now and I hope I'll be back in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks for tuning in so far, even though there really wasn't anything to see. Be right back, thanks for watching.